Hi everyone, it's Nicole here from Sydney English Teacher and from the Successful English Learner by Sydney English Teacher. And I'm coming to you with episode number 39 of my Question of the Day series. I can't believe we've reached 39 already. It feels like I started just last week. But here we are, 39 episodes, and I thank you so much for joining me for them. I really hope you're finding this series helpful and that you have learned lots of great practical tips to help you towards English language success. So, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we have a great question. And that question is, how can I improve my listening skills? Look, this is a question that I am asked very, very often. And it's a really good one because listening is one of the most important skills. And it is actually the one that takes almost the longest to develop. Do you agree with me? Yeah. Well, I'm here to help you make the whole process a lot easier and more enjoyable. And I've got 4 great tips for you today to help you get started. Are you ready? Should we have a look? Okay, number 1, practice your general listening. So, to develop your ear for the English language, it's really important to listen to English as often as you can, as often as possible, at every opportunity. You know, at home, when you're in the car, when you're on a bus or a train, when you're at work. If you hear English all day long, your ability to pick up details and to understand what you hear will really improve. What can you listen to? Conversations, TV shows, movies, radio, podcasts, English lessons, maybe even YouTube videos on the topics that you're interested in, music, perhaps. You decide what. But try to have English in the background everywhere you go and just listening constantly, not concentrating 100%, but having it in the background is okay. To practice your general listening skills, this will make a huge difference, I guarantee you. Next, practice your detailed listening skills. So, your ability to listen for details and to understand them is only really developed through practice. You know that. That means not just by listening, but by doing something at the same time. So, in other words, you need to practice listening to short items and to take note of important words and details that you hear. Okay? Because the more you do this, the more you will pick up and your overall understanding will grow rapidly. You know, your ear for English will become really well tuned and your overall listening ability will improve too. So there you go. Not only will you practice your general listening, but your detailed listening as well. Next, use transcripts and subtitles to help you. Obviously, don't read while you're listening because you want to improve your listening, not your reading skills. So don't read while you're listening, but check your understanding of what you heard afterwards. Okay? Having that chance to check your understanding really boosts your confidence, and it allows you to test yourself, to check whether you're right or whether you're wrong. Um, you know, after you have read the transcript or looked at the subtitles, I want you to listen again for a second or even a third time. And I promise you will even better understand what you're listening to. You could even turn this into a focused listening exercise if you want. So you can listen and take notes and then check in the transcript or check the subtitles to see if you're right. How great is that? Transcripts are the best for helping you improve your English. So make the most of them. And the next tip I have is to practice your listening comprehension. Do some listening comprehension exercises. If you are really serious about developing your listening skills quickly, or even if you are planning to do an English exam, listening comprehension exercises are absolutely the way to go. There are many books out there, there are many online resources available. You can practice your listening, you can take notes while you listen, and you can answer questions. It's such a brilliant way to develop your confidence and, more importantly, to develop your ear for the English language. So, again, you don't have to do an English test. You could pretend you're doing an English test while you're doing the comprehension exercises. Not a problem. Test yourself. Okay? So, here we have 4 great tips to help you improve your listening skills. Let me summarize them for you quickly so that you know what to focus on. So, number 1, focus on your general listening skills and listen to as much as possible, as often as possible throughout the day. Don't let there be any silence. Fill the silence with English voices. Only English, obviously. Number 2, we've got detailed listening. Practice your detailed listening skills. You can practice your listening and note taking and develop your ear for details. If you practice this every day, even just for a few minutes, you will be able to better understand details. And that's what we want. We don't just want to understand in general, we want those precise details. Number 3, transcripts and subtitles can actually help you. So use them to help you boost your understanding. Don't read them while you're listening. Listen first, take some notes, think about it, and then read them to check if you are right. Yeah, great way to boost your listening very, very quickly, especially if you then listen again. You'll understand so much more. And number 4, do some listening comprehension exercises. Complete some listening comprehension exercises. Even pretend that you're doing a test. Why not? Great way to focus in on certain information and make sure that you are able to really pick out the important things, the details. So there you go. I have a quick bonus tip for you, and that is, don't underestimate the importance of listening skills development and practice. Okay, it's so important. And always remember that just like with any skill, it takes time to develop your listening ability, your listening skills. But with regular daily practice, it is 100% possible to achieve great results and to build your confidence and understanding quite quickly. So there you go. Don't underestimate it. Listening is important. I'm sure you'll agree. If you have any questions at all, please get in touch. I'm more than happy to help. And of course, if you have any requests for future topics, get in touch as well. I'd love to answer your question in a future episode. If you'd like to learn more with me, I do have a huge learning community filled with hundreds, maybe even thousands of learning opportunities and practice opportunities. So visit the website, the blog, the Facebook page, the Facebook group, the YouTube channel, you name it, there's things there for you to help you. I also have a great learning library and lots of wonderful online courses, which are just around the corner. Very exciting. So, thank you very much for joining me today. As I said, if you enjoyed this episode and you feel that other people would benefit from it, please click on the share button and share it with your family and friends. I'd love to help them too. Yeah, so there we go. That's all for episode 39. I do hope you come back again tomorrow for episode 40. And thank you so much for your commitment to learning, to practicing, and to improving your English language skills. Have a wonderful day.